How about I put them in? That might help as well. It looks better. I'm using the normal connection. It's showing me a total full connection. I've moved seats, moved across one seat, so maybe that's better. Rocky, is Rocky still here? Did Rocky's reading come through? It was just a quick $2 thing, but it was a definite yes. We had 4 yeses on the screen for her question. The lighting on my hair, I actually want to do something about, when was it, February. February I put the streaking cap thing on my head, I pulled all hair through, and the stuff I mixed up just didn't seem right. And I found out later on, my daughter said that that stuff had gone off, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for it to change colour. I literally wanted to get this very light white colour everywhere on the top, and it just went a weird golden sort of colour there, and this and that. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking of buying just a normal thing from the supermarket, put the cap on again and pull stuff here to try and get it white like here. I'd really like to get a big white strip here and all along here at the front, you know, make it white. Anyway, that's something I'm thinking about. So Rocky, I believe her question got answered, it's done. Okay, Lance spoke to the realtor today and they refused to drop the price to fit my husband's budget, so Lance backed out. Should we purchase the new house at Pinehurst in Georgia? It's a 2-story house by the water. I really thought you were going to get that other one. I remember I kept saying there was something to do with him and some contract they wanted him to sign and he didn't want to do it, and yeah, there wasn't a straightforward, there's the contracts, this is you getting the house. There was a problem there, and it was sitting around Lance and something to do with Lance. So this is obviously what I was seeing, but I did think you were getting that house. Anyway, let's have a look. So he spoke to them. Yeah, Erica's here. Erica's saying that she's here. The price was too damn high. That price that you showed me, when I put that into a calculator in Australian dollars, our house, if we sold it right now, would actually be more than that house that you were talking about. And the house that a relative just bought was 2.7 million, but that was in the city. In equivalence to American money, probably about 1.9 million for a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom or something house. But that's in the city, that's the price in the city, and that was on the lower scale of what you can get. My house where it is, if my house was in the city, my house would be like probably $2.8 million or something like that. But I live in a suburb like south of a major city, and I live near the water, so that's why mine's close to $1 million, probably 900,000, close to $1 million for our house. But yeah, if I moved mine even closer to the water, mine would be 3 million easy in my area. So when you showed me the price of what you were looking at, and then I converted it to Australian money, which was around the 800, 900,000 mark, I thought, well, that's like your average house. But the pictures you showed me of the house, I was like, wow, you know, like for a house like that where I live, you would be paying 1.5 million for sure. Easy money, easy to pay that. Yeah, Sydney, Anna Van 7. yeah, that's Sydney. Someone just recently, they're actually moving today. They just recently laid down the money for 2.7 million. It's a relatively new house. I think it was 2 years old. It's in one of the more pricey areas. East suburbs of Sydney is pricey. Anything near the water and North Shore and everything's very, very pricey. I mean, I've seen people buy houses in the city for like 2 million and they're a rundown old, you know, fibro shithole, basically. But it's the location, you know. And then I've seen people buy houses out in the country or up North Queensland. North Queensland, a house like mine in North Queensland is like a third of the price. But down where I am, it's triple the price to North Queensland. So yeah, it's all different depending on where you are. That's a lot in American dollars, $3,500 a month. Wow. Thank you, Sandru. I don't know whether to be insulted or feel really good, but yes, I am an old grandma. Thank you. All right. I do have grandchildren, so I'll take it as a compliment, but I don't think it was meant to be. I think it was sarcasm. Erica, so what are we looking at? We're looking at a different house for you. All right, let's have a look. He's backed out of the purchase of that particular one that you showed me. 2-story house. Is it white? Is the one you're looking at in Penthurst in Georgia, is GA Georgia? Is it white? Because you know how I sent you that picture and I said I just keep seeing that it's white on the front and the square. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with it because I haven't got much time today. And then after this we've got Bethel, and then I'm not taking on any more readings. We'll see when we get there, when we get to Bethel's, because it's 12 o'clock now. As you know, guys, I've had some connection problems today. Oh my God. That scared the hell out of me. That was what we call a cockatoo here in Australia. And that was just one flying overhead. Imagine when there's 100 of them flying overhead. They're the most noisiest screeching bird that you can hear. One of them the most. All right, here we go. Thank you again, Sandro. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit disorganized here. Okay, there it is. Penthurst. Let me just restart that. Penthurst. We have a Penthurst in Sydney. We're finally blocked Sandro, have we? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was an insult or compliment. But anyway, here we go. Will Georgia and Lance purchase the property at Penthurst in Georgia? Will Lance and Erica be purchasing? I can see he's buying the house. I can see opening the door. For some reason, I see white walls on the front of it and a wooden door and plants across in a row at the front and the water, as I said. And you like the tarot, so we'll quickly get through the poker deck first. You do have the double tens, you have the purchase, you have the sign in the contracts here. This one is actually showing the change of hands, the money, the contracts with the joker here, the ace of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, 10 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 9. You got 9s everywhere. Remember when I said that about you would be getting the house, everything, it's near the water, and there was some sort of delay for some reason, something coming up, a document, a payment, or the price being, you're asking this, they're asking that. This is looking smooth sailing, this is looking a lot better. There is a bit of animosity, anger about not getting the other place. But then it's all like smooth sailing here, and then we've got you, I believe this is you here, the Queen of Spades, sitting in your house, because the 10s represent the property, the new property. Ace of Diamonds up the top doing the sale. There's a discrepancy about 3. So I don't know if it's supposed to be, you said 3,500. I don't know if there's a discrepancy about things being 3,000, because we've got a double 3 sitting there in black. Anyway, let's see what we get here. Erica and Lance are now looking, yeah, you're mad about what happened. I don't blame you. Erica and Lance are looking at a property in Penthurst. Will this be a go-ahead? Will everything work out for them? Let's just make sure these are not all upside down. Okay, here we go. Oh, so that's, yeah, see, that in my money is probably around the 700,000, 680,000. Yeah, that's sort of like a lower amount for our area. There's certain areas here that would cost that sort of amount, but they're a more inland, kind of away from the ocean and away from the city kind of area. All right, will it be going ahead? There's the offer, there's the dispute, the haggling. There's trying to cut ties with things that didn't go right here. There's a haggle going on around the money again, like a fear about not having enough moving forward. There is options presented. Is there another house in question, not just the one that you aren't taking and the Penthurst one? Because I feel like there's a third option. The one you're not taking, the one you're looking at in Penthurst, I feel there's another one. Because I'm getting presented with a third option here. You're going to come up and stick to your guns with what it is you're feeling and which is the best approach here. You're getting impatient with what you want to do. A decision being made out of your hands. That's what I'm hearing. Something being made out of your hands. So feeling like something gets lifted in a way. It's a good outcome, by the way. We do have the purchase of the property because we got the Fool here, which is the beginning, the new start. We have a fiery confrontation that needs to happen for the offer to be the way it needs to be. I'm not getting a straightforward answer about the property with this tarot deck, so I'm going to reshuffle what's left and say, show me, will there be a purchase of the house in Penthurst, Georgia, for Lance and Erica in the coming weeks? Will there be the purchase? Will they be purchasing their house in Penthurst, Georgia in the coming weeks? You've got a few other options. I'm seeing a third option, so it may not be this Penthurst one. And I keep seeing, like I said, the white walls, a wooden front door, and I don't know if there's 3 or 4. They're like a cactus or an agave, or I'm not sure what it is. What's that? Aloe vera. They're like an aloe vera plant across the front, like kind of like a cactus kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing there, but it could be the next door neighbour to your house. That picture I sent you, similar to that, with a peaked roof. That's what I keep seeing. You will be buying the house. We do have the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the Aces of Wands and Swords. So there's the contracts. We have the Justice, which is the legal system, signing the contracts. We do have where you're going to have to make a quick decision on something. There is this feeling of being ripped off, that somebody said that this was going to be part of the package, and then you find out that it's not. So let's say that the people that I know that recently bought the house, there was an offer put in to leave furniture and lawnmower and different bits and pieces in the house for an extra amount of dollars, and they threw in some things for free, which you would think 2.7 million, not really for free. just be wary of, make sure you look at all the fine tuning on this. You will have judgment coming in, which is usually victory and success, reaching your dreams, finally having it all happening. As I said, you had the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands coming out in the reading, which is contracts being signed. You're out of sorts about this. The Queen of Swords, she's sitting in reverse in this reading. That's usually where you've got pissed off energy. You're frustrated about how this all came about. It could represent that somebody on the outside of this whole adventure that you're doing, not mentioning any names, but a female who's on the outside of this purchase, and she's pissed off about it all. That used to following your dream and getting your house. Your final outcome card is you and him celebrating. 10 of Pentacles. Tens to me are the property. Judgment and justice is the court system and winning. Double aces, as I said, is the contracts. Page of Swords can be feeling pushed to make a decision, whereas before it was sort of, we've done all our research, this is what we're wanting, we're going step by step, and then bang, it didn't work. And now it's more of a, I want to be moved in by X amount of time. I want to have these contracts signed. I want to be doing stuff. So you feel like, because the other thing didn't go through, this has created a hasty kind of thing going on, that you're going for second best or whatever. A suggestion that I'm feeling is that you wait something out just that little bit longer, because then we got the Queen of Pentacles there, feeling secure and safe in the decision, long-term commitment. There is a bit of squabbling going on with inside yourself, and a need to separate yourself from a personal matter and focus on what's going on financially, the work, the money, the loan, all of that, etc., etc., etc. You may be dealing with a personal matter at the same time. I don't think it's health related. I just think it's some kind of emotional relationship thing. Okay, but are you purchasing the house there? If it's not that one, it's something very similar or close by. Because I keep seeing the third option. And I knew when I did that other reading, I wasn't getting a smooth sailing, this is it, buying the house, the contracts. Today we got the contracts being signed and everything. I was asking, are you buying the house in Penthurst? If there's more than one house in Penthurst, it's possibility. I just keep feeling that it's a different house to the one that you're talking about. I don't know why. All right, so let's just do energy around a situation. I want you to think of two situations, and then up next we have Bethel with a detailed reading. I think Bethel's question is on PayPal. Hang on, Erica, we'll just do your questions in a sec. I can only read up to money and two legal matters, Bethel, and then it says unrelated to the one we discussed in, and then I can't see any more of what you're saying. I think it says possibly December that we discussed about things. Anyway, so Bethel, you want me looking at what's going on money-wise and legal-wise in the next following months. Okay, we'll look at that for you. Okay, back to you, Erica. Let's just, hello Brazil, hello Sage Bear, how are you going? Erica, I just want you to think about two situations. We'll see the energy around it. I will try and give you a yes or a no, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so first one is no, yes. This is why I don't like doing yes and no, because I get both. We got no, yes and maybe. So I can't answer it with a yes and no. And your second situation, we've got yes, yes. Okay, so whatever the second thing was you're thinking about, it looks like smooth sailing. It looks really, really good. We got options presented to you, and you're making a firm choice and sticking to it. and standing side by side. I'm assuming that's Lance and you standing side by side, making a firm choice and sticking to it. You will be very, very happy with your new beginnings that are coming up in the near future. The other messages you got on that first question or first situation you were thinking about is sudden changes and alternatives need to be looked at. You can either fight something and keep fighting it and be angry about it, or you can face it head on and say, what's the positives in all of this? Because I always think that if you missed out on that house for whatever reason, it's because Spirit has another plan and you weren't meant to be there because you need to be somewhere else. And then when you get the other place and you move in and everything, something will come up later on and you go, I'm so glad we didn't buy that other house. Now look what's happening over there. I mean, I kept seeing water, so maybe that water being so close, a massive flood's going to happen in that area, and then you're going to go, thank God we didn't buy that house, you know? Something may be going to go on there. So it's like stitch in time saves 9, like you've a lucky escape or something I'm feeling. The other thing you get on the thing you were thinking about is a new job, a new direction, new things and abundance coming in. So everything's all about newness and a new start and feeling really settled. You only have one negative card coming out in the 2 questions. It was the Tower. Tower can be quite drastic. But for me, the Tower is you can either jump in and face the situation or you can ignore it and think it's going to go away. Okay, so up next we have Bethel. What does the next 2 months look like regarding the legal matters, unrelated, or what we discussed in depth? So, situation 1 and 2, like general, if nothing else comes out. Okay, so we're looking at, we're just regarding, what does the next 2 months, I thought it said something else on here. Oh, money and legal. Okay, so this is 2, what I'll do is 1 and 2, okay, 1 and 2 legal matters, okay, and they're unrelated to what we previously discussed in depth, okay. You got a lot of legal stuff going on, Bethel. Okay, 1 and 2. Thank you, Bethel. Now, if anybody else is wanting a reading, it is 10 past 12, so I'll be finished this one soon. I'll take on 1 more at the moment if somebody's wanting to do a donation. Welcome to the room, Mifu. This is Psychic Readings. Okay, Bethel, situation 1 and 2, legal matters and money over the following 2 months. So we're going to do this side, that side. I think this is the best way to do it. Not necessarily this is month 1 and 2 or legal matter 1 and 2, it could be reversed, but let's just see what information we get on either side. Okay, I'm liking situation number 1 in regards to money and payouts and legal situations. It is showing discussion that gets heated and frustrated, a bit of anger here, a bit of hostility here, but you're keeping calm and collected and balanced. You're coming at this with loads of information and experience, and you're looking at the payout situation. You've got a nice surprise coming towards you in situation number 1 or month number 1. In regards to something totally unrelated to what you asked here, there may be some kind of injury that needs surgery, or it needs some kind of therapy or whatever. You're being told of a major success around that. So when you had your car accident, let's say that you injured something in your arm and you've never had it really sorted out, they're going to give you some kind of therapy or some kind of minor surgery or something. You've got a really good outcome with that. The other thing that's showing up here is somebody who is having a baby, It's a little baby girl coming up towards somebody as well. So that's totally unrelated, but that's what's showing up there. If we looked at this as your court situation number one, your legal situation number one, I'm liking it, because the bottom row, it's literally like this is you gathered all the information, taking the right steps, moving step by step into the situation. Nine of Diamonds is literally like a payout, a lottery win, winning in the court, superannuation. Now, while I'm talking about superannuation retirement, legal situation number one could represent that any monies that you're going to be having will be in the near future or in the long-term future. So this is to secure a long-term future payment, you know, death benefit, retirement benefit, all of that sort of thing. So it can be something related to that, especially with that Nine of Diamonds right there. There is a little bit of a pickle here in the middle. This is you looking at a nasty surprise, basically, with situation number one or month number one. This is why I said about injury. This can be where somebody's drank too much and they fall over, they've been out in the sun for too long and they end up with sunstroke, things like that. There's some kind of injury and that, not illness so much. And then following, as I said, was a successful result. But in regards to a legal matter, this would basically be where you get information and you get fired up. You're like, oh my God. It can represent alcohol, drugs, things like that as well. But basically it's where I'm feeling that your energy gets so fired up and then you get what you need. You get your good results. So I'm really hoping that this is all going to work out. We do have a little niggling card here that's kind of bothering me. The 3 would represent somebody that you're trying to not include, or somebody that you're trying to keep in the dark. It can be reversed, that they're keeping you in the dark about something because they've done something wrong here. The 6 is where somebody literally hasn't taken responsibility for their actions. And maybe that's what you're finding out and getting really, really angry that this wasn't sorted out sooner. And then it looks like you get on the right track here. So let's move across to this side because, yeah, I'm taking up a lot of time just on situation 1. Situation number 2, it's not looking too bad. I always take the 10 of Spades as a government building. If we're looking at a legal situation, this would be a court of law or the police station, a government hospital, whatever. So this is government building and official. You are having a nice surprise over here because you do have 10 of Hearts. It's literally like your black 10 turns into a red 10 in the second month, and also to do with a legal situation where you're feeling a lot more balanced, a lot more informed and knowing what's going to go on next. You do have your sights set big with situation number 2. Ace of Diamonds is top of the ladder with what you're wanting. Unfortunately, with this situation, underneath the Ace of Diamonds, we have a 5 of Diamonds. It's still good. You're still happy about the outcome because this is showing me you being happy with the outcome. The hearts are all representing your joy, your happiness, your balance, making plans that are all starting to come out. The 5 sitting right underneath the Ace, it's kind of like if I wanted $1,000 right now today, I get $500 or $600. It's still good, but it's just not what I was wanting. But I'm not seeing a disappointment there. And we'll be finishing now, girls, so I don't think anybody else has paid. Let me just pause this. Hang on, Bethel. Did anybody else pay while I've been talking before? Crystal. The ladies are coming in for their lunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the other section of the club. I will try and go live, but there is music in there, and we'll do yours straight up when I move into that other section, okay? So I'm just going to finish this one for Bethel, pack everything up, and I don't know if I can just leave this connected and just take it off the screen and then come back into it. I might be able to do that. Anyway, Bethel, let's keep carrying on with your second situation before we run out of time. Yeah, so as I was saying, money-wise it's looking like a drop, but the drop is showing contentment and things starting to go your way. Again, we've got the black 3 here where there's a third party interferes with your journey. So each month, in the next month, we've got a bit of an annoyance. The next month it's sort of like where you detach from whoever this is completely. You just go, I'm not dealing with this now, I'm just leaving this alone. Down the bottom here, we do have the lawyer, we've got the court, we've got the lawyer, we've got a lot of paperwork and discussions going on, and we have some kind of invitation. Now this can represent medical, so I don't know if the second thing you're dealing with has anything to do with a medical issue, but it can be banker as well, but that's usually where someone's saying second opinion. When I see a jack of diamonds, if it was a king of diamonds, it's something that's set in stone. When I see a jack of diamonds and we're looking at medical, it can be telling you need to get a second opinion on this. Don't just sit and look at the other situation. In regards to situation 1 and 2, I'm feeling more positive energy around situation 1. I'm seeing frustrating energy around situation 2. Possible delays around situation 2 because something doesn't add up in situation 2. But I'm seeing some kind of outcome, which is positive. She's gone back out of here. Crystal, I won't be going offline. She just came in here to clean the tables down ready for lunch. I thought she was coming in here to have lunch. So Crystal, you'll be up next. All right? So Crystal, we'll look at your thing here. I won't be going changing rooms. I thought she was setting up lunch, but I've just seen her go out with a bucket and a sponge and noticed that she's washed the tables down. You probably could see her in the background. Okay, Bethel, let's have a look what the tarots have to say about month 1 and 2. We're going to do 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom for each side. So this is the situation 1. Actually, change that. They're coming in for lunch from the other door. I don't know if you've seen the lady walk in behind me, but they're coming in from the other door. So they are coming in for lunch. That's why she cleaned the tables. All right, Bethel, let's wrap this up. Situation 1. Getting impatient, waiting for a result. These are all upside down, so I'm going to turn them up to positive, upright. Basically, we've got the 2 situations you're juggling. We've got contracts that you're looking at to restore balance and having a success, and the waiting game. Because they're all in reverse, it's sort of like, which one do you go with? Which one do you put more efforts in? Which contract do you put more focus in? And also getting frustrated with waiting around. You do feel that you've been ripped off in the past. You feel that somebody did you wrong, somebody's hiding something. There will be an offer, but to me it looks like you're saying no thank you, I want what I'm deserving. To me this is looking like situation 1 is over this side this time and situation 2 is over this side. So like I said right at the beginning, I feel that these cards match up with what I've seen in the poker deck for situation 1, and these cards seem to be more frustrated energy, getting the runaround kind of energy, hanging around waiting for something to happen, and just feeling like the plan's not going the right way with situation number 2. I'm going to nominate that was situation number 2. Situation number 1, all of them are upside down, so I must have the deck upside down. Even with the situation being, the cards being upright in situation number 1, it still was like a frustrating kind of energy and a waiting around kind of energy. Crystal, will be doing your reading in another room because they're starting to get loud in here. This is good. We got the Knight of Pentacles, so we got the invitation, the offer. We got the hard work and efforts finally being recognised and seen. We do have the King of Cups. Now, he normally represents somebody to me, like a father figure, or like somebody who's got your back, somebody who's going to sort you out and help you along the way. We do have the King of Swords as well. Now, the King of Swords and King of Spades showed up in the reading before. That's just simply a lawyer, basically, somebody who works with the law. We do have the offer of a total new start, a new beginning going on. And then we've got you making your plans of which way you want to go with the Two of Wands. You may be a little bit stumped with what to do. Okay, let's just finish off. I want you to think of two situations now, Bethel. I've got a few words to throw at you, things that were coming into my head. I see a padlock. I see a locker room with the numbers 1, 6, and 7 or 9 on them. So just write these things down or focus on them. And for some reason I see eggs. I don't know why, but I see a carton of eggs. It could be the symbol of what eggs mean. You know, a dozen eggs, or don't count your chickens before they hatch. That kind of situation. So have a look at what an egg means, metaphysical meaning of eggs. And it may be they're all metaphysical meanings, what I'm seeing there. I look like I've got a really big eyebrow because of the shadow hitting the table and coming up and hitting my glasses. It's making me look like I've got massive eyebrows. That looks really weird. All right, so Bethel, I want you to think about two situations. Let's see what we get for you. Okay, Bethel, first situation. If you wanted yes and no, you've got yes, maybe. Yes, yes, maybe. So more of a yes than a no. And if you wanted a yes and no on your second situation, we've got yes, yes, maybe again. How crazy is that? All right, so we've got... Just be careful not to manipulate things or try and push things that are just not ready for that kind of situation yet. You're being told here really to sort of contemplate and hide things to the best of your ability until you're ready. Okay? It can mean that somebody's doing that to you as well. I do see somebody jealous of you. You're wanting to go on a journey, you're wanting to get things started, but I just feel there's other people in your path at the moment stopping the flow, okay? The other thing is about letting go of the stagnation and moving forward, but feeling like it just seems to be hanging around, okay? So there's kind of a negative tone in the first thing you were thinking about. The second one is very positive. We got Ace of Wands, we've got the good news, enthusiasm, enthusiastic, making plans, moving forward. We've got the Page of Wands. To me, that's sort of like a short little journey. It can be somebody annoying you though, because it is in reverse. And the other thing we've got here is the Hierophant. Sticking true to your commitment, to your beliefs, and what's right for you might not be right for other people, and what's right for other people might not be right for you. So stick to what's right for you. Anyway, that's you. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to move into the other area, and I'm going to go live again and see what happens, because I want to get live for another hour maybe, see how we go. I mean, I don't think I've had any other payments, have I? Just Crystal? Okay, Crystal, let me see if I can read that. Okay, I can read that. Told me he wants to be... I don't understand the question, Crystal. What do you mean he told you he wants to be an item today? What's that mean? Is that the right word, or I don't get that. Is that true, and how will it go? Okay, you'll have to, I'm just going to, I won't turn this off, I'll just go out of it, and it should still stay connected. I'll pack everything up and I'll move into the other area. and I'll stay live and we'll see what happens with, you know, because there is music in there. I went in there earlier because I was setting up in there earlier and the music seemed quite loud. I thought because they had a funeral in there yesterday that they may have left the music off, but they've turned it back on. So I'm not going to turn this off. He wants to be, he wants you and him to be an item, to be boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, I understand now. Sorry about that, Crystal. I'm reading it. I thought you were talking about something to do with his work, you know, that he has to do something. Is he telling the truth about that? Yeah, sorry, my mistake. All right, let me just move that. All right, so I'm not going to turn this off, so just bear with me. This might take a few minutes. And I'm just going to minimise this out and move to the other room. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm assuming the screen's going to go blank for a bit, but I will be back online in a minute. Okay, I've moved. Now because I'm in this room, I'm going to have to keep talking. I haven't got the cards out yet. I just didn't want to lose everybody. When I did that with my phone just then, it actually started calling SOS emergency call. And I'm thinking, what's going on? What's going on with my phone? So hopefully emergency services don't call me back and say what's going on. All right, they haven't fixed this room up, so all the curtains are shut over that side, which means everybody in the restaurant will not come in here, which is great for me. And the signal looks very strong compared to where I was, so this is much better than where I was. Girls, it looks like I'm fine in here. There is music playing, but I think as long as I talk and keep talking and go over the music, we should be fine. So Crystal, congratulations. Let's see what this looks like. So your question was, let me just get the other thing back out. I changed my glasses too to come in here. I might have to change back. All right, so Larry wants to be together with you. Is this true? How will things go? I'm pretty sure it's true. So I don't think he would ask if it wasn't true. But yeah, let's have a look at this connection, you and Larry. Yum, yum, sounds good. All right, let's get the clock set. Bethel, I don't know if Bethel's still there. I didn't get to see what she had to say about the final part of her reading, but it's looking pretty good, especially in regards to if situation number one, and also to do with if there's any kind of thing that needs tweaking, you know, some kind of surgery that might be coming up to fix something that was injured before or whatever. Anyway, good luck, Bethel. So let's just set the clock. Okay, Crystal, here we go. Good luck, Crystal. Larry, the police officer, has asked Crystal to be an item with him. How's this all going to go with Larry and Crystal? Show me his intentions and how this is going to go. Was it true? Does he really want to be in a relationship with Crystal? Relationship. Here we go. Have you talked to a female friend or cousin or some female about you and Larry? Because there's a excitement thing here between two women discussing this proposal of being together. There's an Ace of Hearts, there's a Four of Diamonds, there's a bit of fear, but it's not anything major. There's a little bit of this hesitation, I'm not too sure, kind of feeling around it, but it's not bad. Nothing's bad, or. But I just feel that there's you and this other female having a discussion about this connection. The only other way I could look at this is that Larry's, if he's got a sister, his sister and his mother or someone said, oh, I really like her, or, you know, or he's talked to them. But I'm not seeing him in this. I'm seeing you and another female and talking about opening up your heart to this, basically, letting this person in. There is a little bit of a fear about things from the past. I don't know if it's Larry past or your past, so let's go further into this. Let's have a look. What else are we getting here on you and Larry? Larry, the police officer, and I've got to keep talking because of that music. I can hear it quite loudly in here today. Okay. You and Larry, how will it all work out? The initial phases of it, now I think when we looked at this when you first met him and where it could go, I do see pain in the past and everything. The fact that he's a police officer would kind of influence where the reading's at. I do feel at times he is under extreme mental pressure with his job. So it's showing where this would go with a relationship with a police officer. I don't know if you've ever dated or known or been involved with a police officer in the past. Mentally draining, especially if he has to travel somewhere or be somewhere for something. So the negatives that I'm only seeing here in regards to this connection is about that. It's about his job, about his past connection, about the mental exhaustion, all of that. That's what's sitting there. Where is it all going? I'm going to show you where it's going. We got the King of Hearts and the King of Diamonds is like the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. It's basically somebody supporting, loving, caring, and where things would go with you and him is the King of Cups, the King of Diamonds, King of Hearts and Diamonds, making plans together, possibly house, wedding, all that in the future. And I say wedding because 2 of Diamonds and 10 of Diamonds sitting together is normally a very solid relationship. I like the 7 of Hearts being there, Crystal, because that's where the 2 of you make plans and you follow through. When he needs you, you're there. When you need him, he's there. There's none of this, you know, going quiet on the phone or not explaining himself or whatever. I really like where it's going in the initial phases of this connection. You're going to be a little bit slow to really open up to this. You like him, you desire him, he desires you. You're just a little bit, what would we call it? Not 100% with whether this is full on or this isn't. So I just feel that when the 2 of you, as it progresses further, you do have 2, 4, and 6. Now, they're not all in hearts, as you can see, but they are all red, and they are one of my favourite things when I look at 2 people together. This could turn into something more than just, hey, let's be an item. This could turn into a lot more, Crystal, a lot more. I'm seeing balance and happiness. Now, I am seeing that this is not without, there are some dramas with this connection. The only drama I'm seeing is his work and the mental stuff with his work. That's all I'm seeing as a problem. I don't know if it's you that gets bothered by it, you know, like he's been at work today and there was a shooting or something like that, and then you're at home knowing that he's on shift. Is he there? Is he at risk? You know, that sort of thing. Or whether it's him and things that he has to face with his work, and the mental stuff that goes on with all of that. But yeah, there's also on a need-to-know basis with things with him. So there will be things because of his work, because of your work, that you can't fully be open about that stuff right now. But in regards to going out, enjoyment, loving each other, all of that, where's it headed? Every card except one black 5, every card is red and positive. Everything's positive. The past or the problem area is where you want to see negative cards if they're going to present themselves. This is what's sitting in the past or the problems with what's going to happen here. This is movement. It's also to do with mental exhaustion. This is a lot of gossip and talk and past behaviours. This is somebody who was not responsible for their actions or something in the past. Now, I don't know, you haven't mentioned before whether Larry actually already has children at all. This could represent a baby brother or a child where there is some kind of disconnection there. There's something there. Or it can be a loss as well, where there was a loss in the past. I mean, there is double 6, which would have something to do with June. There's also double 10s, which would have something to do with October, and the dates 6, 12, 10, and 20. The other thing is 11, 12, 13, 13 and 26. So I feel that this connection that, because where were you? You went out for your birthday or something, and then Larry was there, and then drinks started flowing, and I feel that your psychic circle, your spirit team, I call it the spirit team, my spirit team. I feel your spirit team got you out of your house, got you in that position, got him out of his house, got him in that position, and the two of you collided because you were meant to collide. You were meant to come together. Am I seeing anything negative at all? I'm just seeing that it might take some time for you to fully get involved with this. I feel that it will start, it'll be good, it'll be fun, there's lots of going out, meeting new people, associating with his friends, his family. Now there is King in here. I don't know if it's showing me the different sides of Larry. We've got the heavy duty thinker and the organiser. We've got the loving, caring family guy. And then we've got the financially secure and stable and thinking of the future guy. Hopefully it's all of him blended in one. Now, there is one complication. As I said, this black 5 is sitting next to the black king of spades. Now, it can represent police officer. If that's the case, this would simply mean sometimes the job will interfere in this connection with the two of you. The other way of looking at it is someone connected to you is not too happy about this connection that you're going to be going into with him. The buzz is going already, but I want to have do some tarot cards for you. I don't think anybody else is doing payments, so I may be finished after this. Yeah, I'm not going to hang online if there's no payments, so we'll just go offline after this. Okay, Crystal, let's have a look at you, and Flavio, welcome to the room. This is Psychic Channel. We do donation readings to PayPal, and I'm just finishing up on a reading for Crystal at the moment. That's what's going on. All right, Crystal, let's look at you and Larry and this getting together situation. How's it going to go? How's them being an item, being with each other, exclusive to each other? How's it going to go? First card out, how's it going to go? 2 of Cups, beautiful energy. There will be some ups and downs. We got an upside down Wheel of Fortune here. I feel that you two are going to be traveling, not just traveling around America. I feel like you might actually go on some big journey outside of American waters. Victory and successes there. You are the Empress showing up in this reading. There are some things, mental things in the future. There are some mentally challenging things where could eat at you a little bit, or him. So I keep feeling that this is something to do with his job. So I'm just going to clarify. Show me the 8 of Swords and the Moon energy over here with the 2 of them. I'm also seeing that sometimes looking a little bit too deeply into things and just maybe just leave it alone a little bit. Step away from it. You know, if it's getting it too much, then just step away from it and think, what's the point of worrying about this? Let's just move away from that for now. But I do feel that it can be hectic being that he's a police officer. You know, depending on what type of police officer he is as well. You know, is he a detective or is he a street cop or whatever. Over here we have, what's it called? We have the normal police, and then we have the, there's some other police that are way higher up than the normal police. Can't think what they're called now. Okay, yeah, it's showing me Hierophant doing things old school, doing things the normal way. There's a battle within yourself sometimes about whether you should say something or be part of something or not. And there's also this rushed energy and ideas cropping up between the two of you. I'm not seeing anything too negative here. I'm seeing a pretty good match here. As I keep saying, the only thing I see that would hinder the relationship would be the job. The stresses around the job, and I don't know how he copes when he's had a bad day with work, but sometimes police officers can tend to go inside themselves and not speak about what's going on. Hopefully he's one of the ones that keeps all his emotions in check and speaks when he needs to speak. Anyway, let's see Larry and Crystal. Larry and Crystal as an item. How will that go? Show me what's showing up in the near future for Larry and Crystal. Larry, the police officer. Wow. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's what flipped when I was asking about you and Larry. That is normally the babies. That's the birth. That's something new. The other one that flipped and dropped on the table was the investigation, looking into things, working things out. Okay, what have we got for you and Larry? Oh, wow. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, every card is positive bar one. And the one that's not positive, we'll start with that, is the secrets. He is going to have things that he can never tell you. And again, I feel it's not to do with you or sneaking around. I feel that this hidden thing will be about his job. There will be stuff that he just can't talk about or he can't go into or whatever. I feel that that's all that is. The cards we get for where things are going with you and Larry, we have the child. Now the one, as I said, that flipped was the baby. This is normally indicating baby. Now we don't have the mother and the baby thing card coming out together, so this is off in the distance at the moment. Both of these cards mean new beginning, fun, excitement, basically like a romantic adventure that you see on television. You know, you see this stuff in the movies. The other thing, we've got the invitation to take things more than just being boyfriend and girlfriend, so we'll see how this thing plays out. We do have the gift card about you being a gift to him, him being a gift to you, an appreciation kind of card there. We have a lot of dreams and wishes coming true with this connection, and whatever the efforts are that are put into the relationship, you're reaping what you sow. Okay, so really, really good energy there, Crystal. Not really seeing anything negative. The only thing that keeps cropping up is about his job and what it is and what it entails. Okay? All right, so here we go. I want you to think of two situations in your mind, and let's see whether they're positive or negative situations or what the messages are. I'll try and give you a yes and no, but today, every time I've done yes and no, I've got yes, no, and maybe, so we'll see what we get. I think one question today for one of the readings, I got a yes, I got a definite yes, but first situation we got yes, maybe, so we've got to go third card. We got maybe yes there, so your messages here on your first situation are the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. Really, really positive energy, whatever you were thinking about for your first situation there, Crystal. As you know, the Empress can represent babies, pregnancy, all of that. To me, the Hierophant is all about your belief system. If you believe that people meet each other and then they shouldn't sleep together until they're married and then have babies, well, that's your belief system. If you believe that that doesn't matter, let's sleep together, let's get to know each other, if babies come before marriage or whatever. It might have nothing to do with babies. But anyway, we've got Empress, Hierophant, possible marriage is going to, this let's be an item is going to go kaboom, and it's going to be more than that. It's going to be more than boyfriend and girlfriend. Good news is on its way. Potential growth is right there in your hands right now. And bottom of the deck, we've got a yes, no, and yes, so not really an answer. One yes is upside down, so that's a maybe. Your messages on your second thing you're thinking about, it's about reminiscing memories and families and what feels right and being responsible for the choices to move forward. Any problems that may crop up, don't let them get the better of you. Move forward, ask for help or talk about whatever it is. And it's just saying that there may be something that you need to let go of, or somebody you need to say, I need you to just leave this situation alone right now because this is where I'm at. I'm with Larry, we're moving forward together. There is somebody quite jealous about what's going on with you at the moment. It can be in work though as well, because these cards kind of look like work. Kind of looks like getting overloaded and then somebody jealous about what it is you do or what you have. Anyway, that's it. That's what I get for you, Chris. It's looking pretty good. Congratulations. Hopefully this is what you're wanting. Oh, we have another reading. Meh. Okay, where's my other phone? Let me have a quick look at PayPal. There's nothing coming in here. Oh, do I better keep talking? There's a song playing quite loudly there. I recognise the words, I recognise the song. Meh, there is nothing here. I'll just shut PayPal and reopen it. I've got to keep talking so that I don't get that song on my channel. La 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 la. No, there's no payment here. Meh. No, there's no donation at all. The last donation was, when's that one? Oh, okay. It's showing up from before I even went live. I didn't realise that you made another one. Okay, all right. So you just want a love reading, a mini love reading. Okay, you donated the beginning of the first live. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that till now. And I think it was no, it was somebody else's payment the other day that was pending. It was just sitting there, and it wouldn't get paid. She doesn't have a question, Crystal. She's just put that she just wants a love reading. Okay, so let's do a quick love reading, a mini reading for you. This is different. We don't normally look at this stuff for you. Meh. All right, meh. I've got to keep talking, so I'm not going to say your name. Show me love messages for meh, and I'm focusing in my mind on your real name. Meh, that works in beauty therapies or hair. Meh, who's a Capricorn, Sagittarius, I'm not too sure. Show me what messages of love are coming towards meh right now. Okay, you've got some bonuses and things going on with work that are going to make you very happy in the near future. You've got a change going on. In regards to love, we've got an option here of somebody. Now, I'm not sure how old you are, but you have just finished your studies and your new job and everything, because you've got a king presenting here, and I was expecting a jack. Kings are normally somebody older than you. So I feel in a love-related matter, this person may be 5 to 10 years older than you. Not necessarily. Sometimes it will show up simply because they're... I've met people that are only 20 years old, but when you talk to them, you feel like you're talking to somebody that's 50 or 60 because they've lived so much life and they understand so much more than somebody their age. But yeah, I am seeing a potential, possibly it's only a sexual kind of thing. I'm hoping this doesn't mean what I think it means, because normally this means This person's looking at you from the outside because they've actually already got somebody. So they're looking at being with you for purposes, not in a relationship with you because they're already in a relationship. Might be confused with this, but and I'm seeing it coming through from work and study, where there's a conversation. I feel like I'm seeing you typing, so I'm feeling like this is an internet kind of talking backwards and forwards kind of thing. There is excitement and love and enjoyment, going out somewhere, enjoying some food and things like that. It can be because you've got the 2 sitting next to you and you're looking at the king. The king's got the 3 next to him and he's looking at you. So what that can mean is that you look at him as being a potential partner to you. He's looking at you as a friend only. Now the 3s, especially when I've got a red and a black one, it can mean devious kind of stuff. It can mean just sexual kind of flirtation going on. But for you, sitting all around you, I've got things to be with. You're thinking about what you want a solid partnership, you want to be where you feel that you fit in. I don't know if you want somebody that's got some money here, but you've got some kind of really big surprise coming towards you. You've also got some kind of connection with the other side. Now I feel that this is some male that crossed over. It's got something to do with October and March, 3, 6, 10 and 20. So there's somebody in spirit that is trying to guide you at this time about what it is you want. Now normally when I see this, it means some kind of inheritance or something. If it's that, if you have inherited something or you're an only child and you live in your parents' house and you own everything, stuff like that, you've got to be careful when you're dating someone that they're dating you not to try and take what you have. But yeah, I'm seeing you having enjoyment, going out. There's some nice surprises coming up. There's an invitation to somebody's wedding here. Just be a little bit cautious on who this is. I feel, like I said, it's somebody older, possibly somebody that's maybe just got out of a relationship, but I just feel like this person's into more than just being with one person. But I feel that you're looking for something stable there. Anyway, let's see what we get on the tarots. Might be more beneficial. Show me for my love life reading here. What kind of messages? What kind of messages are we getting for... I'm going to say your name in my head. For love life reading. Okay, this is thinking really, really hard about what it is you want. Okay, we've got conversations going on. Okay, I did this the wrong way. We got a Leo, we got an Aquarius, we got a Leo again, and we've got a Sagittarius energy here on the table. The Leo is very, very strong, coming in as something you're hoping for, something you're wishing for. There is something from the past that you're hoping reunites, or somebody you talked to that you've had your eye on for some time. I just feel like your patience is running out about having something happen with whoever this is. Let's just get a bit more information before we do the question. This is just any more messages I need to see. After a turn of events, so after you've had some kind of heartbreak or something not go the way you wanted, we have your Knight in Shining Armour riding in. Normally a water sign, but I don't take it as that. I take this as somebody that's going to make you happy. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, which is gathering and being together. So I'm literally seeing dinners and talking. I did see you typing on the internet and stuff like that. This is a different character to the one that I've seen in the poker deck. The one in the poker deck, I'm just really not too sure about. It may be showing me something from your past where somebody was with you and they were with somebody else, they hurt you, stuff like that. This is something much, much better, whatever this is. Okay, so this is somebody writing in. Now, as I said, it could be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aquarius energy coming towards you. Not too sure how far away. You did have double tens, which can be quite a while. It could be, 10 weeks away, it could be October, stuff like that. All right, that's what we have for you. And lastly, let's just do a quick yes and no. And then I think I'm finished for the day, girls. Am I finished now? Okay. I want you to think of something, Matt. Think of a situation. We'll do a situation from the bottom, and we'll do a yes and no from the top. But I probably won't get a yes or a no. I'll probably get a yes, no, maybe, because that's what's been happening all day. We've got a yes, we've got a no, and we've got a yes. The two yeses are both in reverse. So it's more of a yes than a no. Your information cards from the bottom. Okay, being a bit stubborn about something, being a bit, got to loosen up a bit about something, let something go. Also, feeling like you may have missed out on something in the past, forget about that, move forward and take on something new. And again, it's saying about feeling like you may have missed out on something before. So that's the messages from the bottom. With the question that I told you to focus on, or the situation, got really positive energy here about going in and making a decision and doing something, but don't jump to conclusions too quickly, okay? Then we have somebody that's being a little bit stubborn and not really telling you what you need to hear right now. You are being told that if you need to heal from something from the past, that maybe you're just not ready yet, need more healing. And the other thing is that you're just focused on your work and trying to succeed. You will eventually succeed, it's just not going to happen overnight. Okay, so that's what we got for you. I nearly said your name then, Meh. Okay, are we all finished? Everything's closed? We're all done? I think we are. Okay, that's it, girls. I'm finished now. I am leaving the area tomorrow. I'm going to pace out around the place where we're going and see if there is a possibility of me going live from where we are. I'm going to say definitely won't be on live tomorrow, but there is a possibility of my Friday or my Saturday of me getting online from where we are. Now, I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know the situation until I get there. If I can't get online, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thank you to everybody that donated today. Hello to everybody that's new to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so I should be back online next week on Tuesday or Wednesday, my time, over here. So yeah, so if I don't see you between now and then, I'll see everybody next week. So take care. And Chris, I hope that you have an amazing weekend with Larry, if you've got something planned. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm really happy for you. So I hope that this is something it's going to go. It's going to progress in the right direction. So anyway, take care, everyone. I want to talk to about the questions I did. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go to my other phone. I'm not gonna pack up in here. Because I wanted to talk about those questions and that as well. If anybody's wondering what we do, Nina, which is my world, sometimes I'll do some stuff where I'll do some questions. I don't tell her what they are, and I just tell her there's 5 questions, there's 4 questions, there's 7 questions, and then I'll get her to do yes and no and tell me what the cards are. Meanwhile, I'll do the questions, and then it's really, really crazy because, like, question 1 and 2, our cards, they weren't identical cards, but the answers were, made sense to the question I was asking. Yeah, so it's a fun sort of thing that us girls do now and again. Yeah, 4 and 7. Okay, anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Looks like we had a few trolls today, so if you have been a troll on my channel, please go elsewhere. Go and find something better to do. And I'll catch everybody either this weekend or next week. Well, not this weekend. Your Thursday or Friday, I think. Yeah, your Thursday or Friday, I may be online, maybe not. If not, next week, your Monday or Tuesday, I should be back online. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.